Hello? Yellow. Be honest. Be honest. Who thought I was gonna be late? Who thought I would be at least 1 minute late? I'll have you know I was sitting here 15 minutes early. I did in fact take a really fat nap. But I'm here now. Petrichor, congratulations on first. Fohan, welcome in. You'll be first someday. It's okay. Mushy, thank you for the heckin' 36 months. I appreciate dog moment. It's true, it is. What's good in this hood? Lots of things. A lot of things. Oh, what's good in your hood, Fohan? Hi guys. Hello. Hello, Shiny. So many barks. Yup, lots of barks. Yup. Okay, now this is epic. I beat bop. So many barks, Mushy. Hello, Wolfie. Welcome in. Oh my goodness, 3,400 barks that time. Sheesh. Hello. My answer's kind of cold. I had my window open. I feel like these two facts are connected somehow. I don't think so. I'm a scientist. You could believe me. That's not true. I'm not going to tell you which part's not true. My son does have the band hammer, yes. Orange, green, blue. I thought you'd be on time. Thank you for your faith. I wouldn't actually be upset literally at all at anyone if they thought I was gonna be late. Get to watch a doggo, so that's pretty good. Nice. Yeah, no, I took a big fat snooze. I sure did. I am a scientist, thank you. Let me just get right over to the screen so we can get some chill music going, and then you can tell me if it's too loud or too quiet. Because this is what we're gonna have up today. Hi! I missed you guys, like, a lot. But I also had a really good time out of town, so I don't regret it. I was trying to get some stuff around because I want to show some of the things I bought, but not everything. Most of the things I don't want to show is because they're gifts, but I do want to show some things. And I'm trying not to hold the paper right up to the microphone because you can just hear the crinkles. Which you're probably hearing anyway. Hi, Blue Eyes, welcome in. Hi, JA, welcome in. Raiko returns, it's true. Let's see. But yeah, I do want to show a few of the pins, mainly because I think you guys would enjoy them, because one of them has a Peeboo on it. I couldn't believe I found one, but it has a little Peeboo on it. It's really fantastic. It's labeled Dirt Shrimp. Peeboo sticker, yeah. I mean, not like the specific Peeboo that we all know and love, but it is a Peeboo. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm just kind of looking at different stickers that I can take out here. I don't even remember buying that one. I did get some for free, I guess, so. But yeah, I was at... Woo, woo. Woo! I don't mind saying it now since I'm home. But I was at First Squared over the weekend with a friend of mine. Sorry, you can really probably hear a bunch of the crinkles. I do apologize. This is something I probably could have done beforehand, but I straight up just didn't think about it. Stuckers works too. They should make Peeboo stickers. Okay, but they should. This music slaps right now. I mean, we're just having like a chill night, so. For cute. Yeah. Hi, Zelda. Welcome in. I hope you're doing wonderfully. Yeah, so I went to 4 Cubed. It's the only con I really go to. Because I'm in the Midwest, which means anything within like 10 hours is driving distance to me. But it was a really good time. That's technically a gift, so I don't want to show that one off, even though I do really like it. Oh yeah, I gotta show this one. I got to meet the artist that did the Rikabatu Heh emote years ago, and I was able to buy a sticker of their character doing the pose. They did like a 2.0 version of that YCH, like a couple years later after the first one. But, thank you for the pets. My emote of it is the very first version. I was like, You did this in for my character like years ago, and it's still one of my favorite pieces. Alright, that's also a gift, so I can't show that. I think that'll be a gift, so I don't want to show that. Okay, well now I have too many things on my desk at one time to even take a picture. Hi, Dusklight. I don't know if I said hi. I'm sorry. Welcome in. Welcome in. For whatever 4 dimensions shape is called. Yeah. I'm doing alright, Zelda. I'm doing okay. I drove for multiple hours after sleeping for about 2.5. Which is fine. I got like really tired during one point, but then I stopped and I ate food and it was more okay, especially because I had a Red Bull. And I don't really drink energy drinks that much. But, yeah. I'm gonna take a picture of that. I'm not gonna take a picture of this. So I definitely could have done the pictures earlier. I was going to do the picture part earlier, but, I did sleep. Ow, my head. If you heard that thunk, it was actually my headphone on my desk, not my head. It's okay. It might explain why my headphone is literally falling apart, though. So silly. Don't worry about it. Okay. So, yeah, I want to show some of these off. Sometimes at cons, they do these things called, stamp rallies. And I'm a sucker for mystery bags after I'm going to buy things at these booths anyway, you know? So basically, like, you would buy something from the booth, and if it was a booth that was partaking in the stamp rally, then they would be like, okay, well, we're gonna give you our stamp. And then you would turn it into a specific booth, and then they would give you, like, a little grab bag that has, random stuff from each person you just bought stuff from. I think it was the second year, I think, that I actually partook in it, maybe? And I was really excited because that grab bag had a little bluey keychain that was sold out at the place I really wanted to buy one from. So, like, it was really cool. Mystery bag, but it's nothing but copies of Madden. No, not really, though. Alright, so I'm taking pictures now. They're not very good pictures, but you'll get the idea, you know what I mean? Okay, I think these are all the ones I'm gonna show off at least, so let me just put them all in a folder now. I mainly just got stickers. I got a few pins, because stickers are cheapest. I did get, I want to say, a couple plushies, but those are gifts, so I will not be showing those off. And some other stickers that are gifts, so I will not be showing those off. Although I do have one thing that's not a gift, but I don't have a picture of it. It's a bag of coffee. It's got a furry on it. It smelled good, so I bought it. And it came with a really cool glass jar. One sentence horror story. Rico is live. Oh my god. Mystery bag, but it contains a used gift card for a year of RuneScape membership. Okay, but actually, because then you just get somebody, like, addicted to it. Alright, okay, let me get these pictures together. This is fine. We're mostly just chatting anyway. It's really fun. Yes, I am a big fellow plushie enjoyer, as are the people I bought a couple plushies for. And I think I got them a couple stickers too. Anyway, let me get this around. Oh, I don't have a picture of it, but I also got a sweater for my dog because the con was giving them out. Well, the shelter at the con was giving them out. I'll also share a few pictures of... Oh, you know what, guys? I saw... So, like, not everyone's in, like, a fursuit. I saw a helldiver. Literally, like, an actual... Like, like a helldiver soldier guy. So I asked them for a picture, and they did the salute for me. It was pretty cool. Let's see. I don't want to miss anything here. I don't want to miss anything that I'm willing to show off. Oh, I didn't show off this plushie. You know what? I need to show this. I got a really silly doodle from somebody in Artist Alley, and I absolutely love it. My friend also loved it so much that the next day he got one for him too. So now we have one of each of our characters. Give me one moment. I need to take a picture of this plushie. Look out. It's a crocheted possum, but it's not just a possum. The person also had rats, but they didn't have any bald rats, so I didn't buy any rats. I don't really know how to take a good picture of this, actually. Okay, you're gonna kind of see my messy desk with this one, I guess. And my messed up, Stream Deck on my iPad. I don't know why it's... you know, it's fine. Okay, let me save this one. Possum mention? Yeah, I got a crochet possum, but he's not just a regular possum. I have 3 big bluey plushies. I don't have a problem. I have a hobby. I have a million bajillion plushies. Unfortunately, my room is very small, and so my room is very crowded. People should make plushies with the little cameras. Oh my god, my chair just hit my mic. I'm so sorry. People should make plushies with the little cameras in the eyes and motorized legs. They can bring their friends to the con, who can run around as the con as little guys while sitting at their PC. That sounds both horrifying and really fantastic. Ask them if there's a friendly fire, then shoot them directly at the back of the head. People, no. Remote control little guys you control from far away, but I don't think the con runners would be too happy about them rowing. Probably not, no. Although, I mean, this con was pretty crazy. So they do charity auctions. And I do want to say something first. They always support the same local animal rescue, and they raised about $31,500 this year, which was like the most basically, I think, in their, I don't know, 15 years or something, which was crazy. Anyway, where was I going with this? The charity auction. So they would be like, okay, go back and get another item. They auctioned off the pliers that people were using, and they were like, you can't do that. And they were like, you said go get an item. So then they auctioned off a pair of pliers for like $85, and the person gave it back to the people that needed it, that were using them back there. And then later they came back out and auctioned off one of the shelves that they were using. That, I think it was maybe someone on the convention board, or, somebody, like, a part of the convention had to, like, was bidding to buy it back. But it's fine. It's all for charity. That's what matters. I'm auctioning off the convention building. Duck mention. Duck light. Summoned. Quack. I have seen a set of pet ducks walking around with the con, so I don't know. I want to see that. Sounds baller. More plushies, but that fact is felt the most relevant. Imagine little guys running around a convention causing mayhem. That's what it is already. They're already little guys running around the convention. One day I'm gonna go to the convention, auction off a stack of McDonald's serviettes. Okay. One year they auctioned off like a chicken nugget. Another year I think they auctioned off like a half-eaten potato. Blue Eyes, thank you so much for that heckin' biddies. Thanks for all the free subs with channel points. Have my survey bits. Blue Eyes, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the biddies. How was RicoCon? It was fun, Snacko. I'm just about to pull up some images from the stuff I got. Of some of the stuff I got. Look up the Rolla Mini. You can dress one of those up and zoom around. How much did they go for? The chicken nugget, the potato, I'm not really sure because that was last year. But I can say they did, right before closing ceremonies, they did auction off a empty cardboard box, of Takis, or they're like a chip thing. And that went for, I believe, $100, which I know it sounds like stupid, but also it's really just you're donating money to the charity, but you're getting a funny thing with a funny story behind it. For example, Taki box or whatever. every time somebody put it in the air, we would all yell, box, 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 box. Okay, let's see. Let me finally get this stuff around. I'm gonna open up my folders. Were you gonna show the plushie? I'm gonna show the possum plushie I got. Yeah, I'm just disorganized. Gonna refilm quickly. AFK to refill my drink. Yeah. Box, 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 box. Okay, but that was it. We would get excited about anything and chant about it. The only time we were like actually quiet as a group was whenever they would bring out one of the animals on stage, we would, I guess they call it like quiet coyote. I don't really know. They said like that's the thing you learn in like grade school, but I never learned that. But we had to be quiet because otherwise we would scare like the doggies. That was the only time. And then as soon as they said we could be loud again, we were just freaks. I'll put it in stream stuff, I guess. I gotta make a new folder here because I don't want to accidentally pull up random stuff. Oh, thank you for petting my ear, Dusklight. I appreciate it. Get a little silly with it. I just got home. Welcome home, Snacko. But yeah, so they raised a ton for charity, which is always like, you know, the coolest part. I saw a snake. I got to pet a snake. It was really chill, especially considering with everything going on. No, not streaming. Conpics. Save. Okay, these probably aren't going to be in, like, any decent order, unfortunately. But it's okay. I can just talk about them as they come up. They're also not great pictures, but you'll get the idea of them, I think. Oh, I already forgot if I mentioned, but I probably did. I saw I saw Shadow the Hedgehog. I took a picture of them and I immediately sent it to Wolfie. I was like, I just saw Shadow the Hedgehog. Again, none of these pictures are very good, probably because half the time I have a mask on. Can't tell what's going on. Did I already download that one? I think I did. Okay, I don't like have that many pictures to show off. I didn't actually take a whole lot of pictures, other than like I took some of my friend too. I will judge the pictures, please do not. Oh, also, so there was like these fursuit games that my friend partook in his suit, and it was stuff like red light, green light, that kind of stuff. And then they played in the parachute. Y'all know that when like you're in gym in like young grade school and you have the parachute out and you're like you make like a big mushroom out of it, everyone sits inside. They had that. And then so they did that a few times and no one ever wanted to get out of the parachute. Like they all just sat in there. It was fantastic. They had a big parachute thing. Yes, it was probably the biggest hit. It's one of my highlights, and I didn't even partake in it. I just watched. See, it goes across the world. They had it in PE. Alright, let me see here. I guess what I could probably do is just open up a slideshow thing and then just go through it manually. Okay. So I will add the directory of onpics. Cool. Okay. I hope this works and nothing weird happens. Okay, here we go. I should probably resize that actually. Okay, so this is the doodle I got. They signed the back of it, which I don't have a picture of, unfortunately. But this is my doodle. This only costs $5, man. Artist Alley's baller. Tip your artists. My friend got one, and it's facing the other way, and it has his character's name on it, so it looks like they're just conversing. But yeah, it was one of those where, like, you just leave your phone with them, you know, which, honestly, of all the people I could just leave my phone with, I would trust random artists in the artist alley with it. And then you come back after, like, 5 minutes. But look at that little guy. Artist alley is the way to go. It's a good time, it's a good time. Even though, weirdly, it was, like, in a completely different area than, like, Dealer's Den. Like, the different Dealer's Dens. But whatever. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, this is the Heck Diver. This is the Hell Diver I saw. We were actually, like, in the middle of some event thing. It was basically, like, an NPC quest. The theme was, like, Renaissance Fair. So, like, we were actually in the middle of, like, running around and trying to do quests, but I was like, hold on. I gotta take a picture of this. So I got a picture of a Heck Diver. Oh, this is the cardboard guy. You know from Shrek? There's that cardboard guy of Prince Farquaad. There was this guy. I was on a conga line with this guy, by the way. Hello, Fur, welcome in. Yeah, I was in a conga line with this guy. This was actually, like, I saw him a little bit after the dance. He was standing near one of the pianos, so I took a picture. And Hector, yeah. And they were like, yeah, I could dress as Prince Farquaad, or I could dress as the guy who dresses like Prince Farquaad. So I really enjoyed that. Let's see. I don't have, like, a ton of pictures. This is Shadow the Hedgehog. This was, like, kind of before closing ceremonies, I think. Just looking into the distance, contemplating. Just talking to the person at the piano. So that's Shadow the He-Hog. And then I immediately sent that picture to Wolfie, and I was like, dude, I just saw Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, so these are some of the pins I bought. See, there's a Peeboo. And I got a Greg and a May. The Greg was discounted because it's a pin, but it doesn't actually have the pin backing, so I just have to fix that. But it was discounted, so I was like, cool. But I got a Greg and a May, which was pretty cool. And a Peeboo. And a Meow Skulls. Cause it's a weed cat. I was about to say, you should show that to Wolfie. Yeah, no, I sent it immediately. Recognize that Mayar? It's possible. I, unfortunately, don't remember. Like, I could tell you the general area of the den I got things. So if I were to have, like, a map, I could say, yeah, it's probably one of these artists. But otherwise, I couldn't tell you the artist, unfortunately. Okay, so these are some of the stickers I got. This is a really bad picture. I got the card rally winner. That was basically the stamp rally. I got that because I won. We have a bald rat sticker. We got a socks sticker. We got a possum with little baby possums on there. There was a pin of the possum with little baby possums, and, like, the baby possums were the extra. They were, like, extra small pins. But I was running out of money, so I just got this sticker. Free cocoa, free cocoa. Yeah, I love the free cocoa. I don't know where it went, but I have the person who sold the free cocoa sticker also had, like, little free drawings of, like, peopleified Pokemon that were really cute. They didn't have any Sandiles, unfortunately, but they were free, so I grabbed, like, a Duskdox, I think. That I'll share a picture maybe on the Discord if I find it again. Free cocoa, get out there. No, he's fire type, it's okay. It's chill. The socks adaptation. Yeah, no, they had a lot of really cute Bluey art. I think I got Bluey stuff from them in years prior. But socks is my favorite, so I got socks. I hereby claim the screaming possum to the left. I have more pins in a different picture. They're just not in order. I'm hopefully not missing anything. Okay. Yeah, no, he's definitely the culprit. He probably set that on fire. I love Free Cocoa. One day I'll get to a furry convention. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I was gonna talk about So apparently Scotland has one furry convention, and it was going on at the same time as this convention. And so they set up a portal, which basically just means, in con terms, there was a webcam in each area. So you could go up and wave to the other furries. So we were waving to Scottish furries at their convention while we were at ours. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so here are some more stickers. And my mouse. I got that dog in me. It was like the first thing I bought, actually, I think, when I got into the den the first day. There's a bee sticker. They had good dog, they had good boy, good girl, then good dog, and I was like, baller. Hi, Scottish furries, that was basically it. And here we have tiny 80-person fur meets, the hugest conventions in Europe. This one, I think it got to around 2,700 people this year, which is up from, I think it was maybe 2,200 last year. So, I mean, it's growing. As you can see, there's the artist's version of the heh emote. That's Prism Pause's art. That is the creator of the heh emote. Yeah. Got a little raccoon with no thoughts. We got one good dog with really bad lighting. It's pretty cool. Exactly, for real. I think this is the second version they did. Because they did, like I said earlier, they did a second version like a couple years later. That was like a little bit more clean, but still has that like silly look to it. But yeah, no, I went up to them like, this is one of my favorite things in the world. Oh, this is the long possum that was crocheted. I'm not gonna show this picture. I'm not gonna show the picture, but I did send a picture of me like strangling it to Possum. I was like, as soon as I got back to the hotel room, I started strangling it, and I sent that picture to Possum. So one furry convention or meet that happens in Denmark each year, which has like an 80-person max capacity. But besides that, I don't think there's any conventions in Denmark. But there's also Nordic FuzzCon as an option. Nordic FuzzCon. Yeah, it's a sausage. They also had like normal-sized possums, but I was like, nah, dude. Are you kidding me? For $5 more, I can get a long one? Bet. This person did also have rats, but they didn't have any bald rats. They've never done a bald rat, and I was kind of sad. But, oh well. Yes, exactly. That's basically what I did, and then I sent that picture to Possum. Hi, Delta, welcome in. Oh, Delta, you like Night in the Woods? Hold on, let me go back to a picture. Let me show you... Well, I guess, okay, we actually only have one more picture in the thing, so let me show this picture, and then I will loop back around. Because there's only 9 pictures total. Hi, Alki, welcome in. Okay, so, and then I got this for doing the NPC fetch quest things, where we ran around the convention part of the hotel, and it was like, what item do you need? And they were like, I need this, so you would have to go get that. Like, you started with one item, and then you had to go find out who needed that item, who would give you a different item for a different thing, for a different item for a different thing. Anyway, we got a cute little badge-looking thing. We got to choose the colors. I got that one. I liked it. A lot of possum tube. Exactly. Nordic FuzzCon, or NFC, apparently had 5,000 attendees last year. See, this one is, like, perfect size for me. I don't think I could do 5,000. That's scary. Okay, we'll loop back around for anyone just coming in. This is a doodle I got from Artist Alley. There's only 9 pictures, so you know. This is a Helldiver I saw while on my NPC quest, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need a picture, please, thank you. That's the guy, that's somebody dressing up as somebody that dresses up as Prince Farquaad in Shrek. This is Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, these are Delta, these are the ones I wanted to show you, the Greg and the May pins. Lord Farquaad. Oh, it's Lord, I'm sorry. So you ready for 40,000 at Otakon? I'm gonna literally need someone to, like... You know how little kids have those backpacks with leash on it, you know? I'm gonna need that, because I'm gonna get lost and I'm probably gonna cry about it. But yeah, I got the Greg. And then... There's these guys again. And then I'll show the bee sticker next. Greg rules, exactly. It's okay, we can form a conga line together. Oh yes, before I forget, this guy, I was in a conga line with this guy, like within an hour prior to this image. Hold on, there's the bee sticker too. Bee sticker. Got that dog in me is one of my favorite ones. Look, he peed. Let's pee on him. Just shaking. Hi, Applejacks, welcome in. Seen the new stuff coming to Helldivers tomorrow? I have not. I've been basically unaware of most things since last week. Get you a child wrangling backpack. Okay, like, I'm not actually kidding, though. I'm going to need that. Like, I will get lost. I lost my friend during the fursuit walk multiple times, and we were always within, like, I don't know, 20 yards of each other. Rico's gonna need one of those little trolleys with a flag that sticks up like 2 meters in the air. I'm gonna need to be pulled in one of those trolleys. Can make a movie about you getting lost at hotel. That raccoon is me. Well, there we go. How are you? I'm okay, Applejacks. I'm just going over some of the things I got at the con I was at the past few days, and catching up a little bit. But yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? How you doing? This is my dog, sir. That's a whole ass man. Look at me. I'm a dog. I'll just wear this sticker. I got that dog in me. 3 new bot enemies while we invite the bots home. Oh, when we invade the bot homeworld Cyberstan. Oh boy, I don't like the bots. They're difficult. You know what? You and your friend need to ride in the trolley like in Fortnite. What, like, you mean like the golf cart? Just bring long pasta and we can hold on to the end of it so you won't get lost. Just notice the dog pee and stuff. Yeah, no, it did. It's shaking, man. That dog's scared, dog. That's why it was like the first thing I bought in the den. Can't lose each other if everyone's moving out of the way. You know what? That's right. That's right. Invite. Ah, okay. Okay, was that? I already forgot. No. Okay, then we have long possum again. And then my little thing I won. And then, that's pretty much the big stuff, really. Other than the stuff that I got as gifts, I think that's... Oh, and the bag of coffee that I got, I think that's it. Hold on, what's in here? Oh, those are just markers. No, I think that's it. I did get like a little paw-shaped board that I could put all my pins on though, so that's pretty cool. You could ride shopping carts. Oh, yeah. Mandela affecting this into existence. Yeah, no, there was shopping carts. Sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know Charlie was another word for it. My apologies. You know, I was drawing Meow Skulls in a shopping cart like 5 million years ago, and then I never finished it because I got upset and I couldn't figure out the shopping cart or Meow Skull's hand. So I just gave up like years ago. Maybe I'll do it again. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it. Those are the only pictures I really got. The only pictures I really got that I'm gonna show off. But yeah, it was a pretty good thing. I did write down some things that I think I wanted to mention. Just some highlights. Let me see. Oh, I did stay within budget. I know that because I still have some cash in my pocket. I did have to kind of subtract it because I used my card for some things. But, we stayed within budget. Oh, you know what I don't have a picture of that I don't know where it is? I have a pin that says I'm artist on it, and I also got a shirt with that. It's really funny. So I'll maybe post that to Discord once I find it. I will hopefully find it. Hi, Rose. Welcome in. I need to go on another con. Been to one since COVID. Ah. I remembered suddenly that they're called something else in America. That's okay. I'm artist. That's literally what it says, and it's like a little silly dragon. Oh my god, I love it so much. I know I have it somewhere here because I was just showing it to my parents. How was the con? It was good. I just went over some of the stuff I bought. And then I want to say some highlights. I stayed within budget. which, I mean, it wasn't like a huge budget, and I don't include, by budget I mean like stuff I could spend on fun things. Like I obviously I stayed within budget for food, and I stayed within budget for gas, because I knew how much that was gonna be. But for the stickers and stuff, I had basically been like putting cash away for like, well, since last year, which wasn't a lot. But I didn't use my card unless like I had to. Like a couple places couldn't do cash at the time, so I want to go to the convention one day, but need quite a bit of confidence and such before I go. My parents don't know what a furry is, and take them to a convention might be a bit much for them in one go. That's totally fair. I have this, I don't know if it's like a resin mask or something, that I bought at this con last year that I've been wearing because I am a lot more confident and willing to talk to people when I have a mask on, some sort of face covering. So I put that on, and then I put on my face, like the mask that goes like over your mouth and nose. So that's very nice. Otherwise, if I didn't have that on, I probably wouldn't go to the dance. Probably wouldn't go to a lot of the things. Need a way to go myself. Yeah, no, I completely get that. I'll go to a convention one day, but I need quite a bit of money before I go. That's also true. Conventions are freaking expensive. One of the reasons I could even go was because my friend, who I do plan on paying back someday, I promise, he covered the hotel, so the hotel room. Because yeah, I mean, even just the tickets are expensive, and then the hotel room's expensive, and then if you want to buy anything, that's expensive. I'm only going to one con this year instead of two. This is the only con I go to, was the one this past weekend. I will maybe go to a con later this year still, but I'm not positive yet, but maybe. Oh, another thing I want to mention. Well, first, I would like to say, this one's not a surprise. I did get lost on the way to the airport to pick up my friend, because I always do. However, I did not get lost on the way to drop him off for his flight, even though it was like 5 in the morning. And I didn't get lost leaving the airport after I dropped him off. It was amazing. So on 80% convention, Denmark has like a fee of $200? My goodness. Is that like, for general admission? Or is that like their suit? Like the con I went to has like, okay, this ticket will let you in here throughout the weekend. This ticket will let you in here throughout the weekend, but also you'll get some cool swag. This ticket will get you even more cool swag, and you'll get to go to a fancy dinner. So I'm wondering if they had like tiers? RicoCon soon? No. 2 cons in my local province, but I'm heading to see my best friend again next year. Nice! Oh, okay. One thing I did want to note. So, let's see, it was last night, actually, because we were at this dance last night. I witnessed a proposal between 2 people in fursuits. I can only assume they said yes because I heard a woo, but I turned around, there was somebody on one knee with their paw facing up. I think they were holding something. and then everyone was really excited. I just turned around and happened to see that. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Again, I couldn't really hear anything other than like seeing some person on one knee with their hands on another person, and then the woo. So it was a very excited woo, though. It was like, whoa! Not just, oh, woo. For attendance, 162 euros. I don't know, I guess. So yeah, that was probably actually the highlight for me, was I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna believe I saw a proposal. I don't know what else it would have been, but I'm gonna believe it was a proposal. And then I wrote down, let's see, the charity raised over 30,000. They sold the pliers on the shelf. I talked about that. I got a doodle that was only $5. Tip your artist. I talked about the portal cam to the Scottish FurCon. Saw Helldiver. Saw Shadow. Okay, this one I'm not going to go into too much detail. Some people already know what this is about, but I'm not going to go into too much detail past this, because this is not an 18+ stream. But I saw an interesting dance that included someone in a payday mask and someone in a Bowser costume, say it's probably like a onesie you maybe would get off Amazon, and they danced to the George Lopez theme song. That happened too. I saw that happen. That was very interesting. It's not something that was on my bingo card at all, even close to remotely. But that's what I saw. Again, I'm not going to go into any more detail for that. But yeah, a lot of money was raised for charity. That was pretty cool. I mean, they auctioned off a bunch of random stuff. They auctioned off a really pretty tail, actually. Like a really big, it was like a kaiju tail, I guess, but it was really pretty. It was gray and blue, and it was really pretty. I was very tempted. I'm gonna be for real. But I mean, it was like over 400, and I was like, nah, I can't do that. Even though, still, it would have been a steal. Like, for real, it was super pretty. Stop bullying yourself, Rico. I'm not doing anything. I need footage of this dance. Actually, there is footage. I don't have it. I know it was documented, though. I know it was documented by someone. I'm sure it exists on the internet. I would recommend you do not Google it, though, or search for it unless you are over 18. For reasons I will not elaborate on. But it was at an 18+ panel. My innocence is coming in handy, I think. It's not like the worst thing, but it wasn't an 18+ panel, so I wouldn't. Please don't Google that. Please don't try to find it unless you're over 18, okay? I'm saying this for legal reasons. Okay. And then I don't think I have anything else to say. Oh, there was this big semi that really wanted to drive in front of me on the way home today for like 20 straight minutes, and which normally I don't care, you know, if they really want to pass me, that's fine. But did you bring enough con merch for the rest of the class? Yeah, for some of the class, yes. Hi, Livia. But it was one of those trucks with giant logs on the back, like straight up just like tree trunks, basically, not even just branches. They were straight up just cut down trees, and it was terrifying to drive behind because I just like could see it. It was probably just gonna like kill my car or something, and I'm like, dude, please, please, dog. But then they finally turned off, and I was like, thank God. You bought all the chat freeze fursuits, right? God, I came and buy myself a fursuit, Petrichor. I will be spending the next 2 months trying without any success to try to figure out how I could possibly afford a partial, and then I will spend the month after that accepting the fact that I cannot afford a partial. And then that 3-month cycle will happen again after the next con. Final Destination, Dog Edition, Bomberman on PS5. I don't know what that means. I wonder if Dino Masks are a thing in Denmark. Probably. I mean, you know. But yeah, I would love one. I used to kind of think I would maybe want like a full suit, but honestly, I think I would dig just the partial. The head and the hands probably being the most important. The paws, I mean. Not the feet paws, but like the hand paws, because I don't like showing my hands and I don't like showing my face. So if I could hide both, I would feel much more confident. And then a tail is just nice because it's nice to be able to wag a tail. As someone who has worn a partial that included a tail, it was very fun to wag said tail. Partials are cool. I don't know what people complain about them. Yeah, no, like, I don't know, like, I know people call it, like, poodling or whatever, and people kind of throw, like, a fit about it or whatever, but I'm like, nah, man, this is fantastic. You stay a lot cooler, for one. You're not gonna, like, pass out from heat exhaustion as quickly. Plus, you can wear, like, any outfit you want with it. Any regular clothes you want with it. I want a full suit, but I don't handle heat well at all, so I'll probably get a partial. You know, like, I used to really want a full suit, and I think it still would be nice someday, but I think I would really just be very happy with just the partial. Because like I said, if I can cover my face and I can cover my hands, I am just so much more, confident and willing to talk to people and willing to like socialize and dance and that kind of stuff. Like, I didn't have any kind of gloves this past weekend, but I did have the resin mask that I use. So I would usually just keep my hands in my pocket, but otherwise I had a good time. The moment you step in through the doors, everyone says in unison, "Hey, that's Rico." The hit TV show, Rico barks. Oh my god. Partial's the way to go. Yeah. I don't hear what you said about the first you hit, but that was my best joke interpretation for that subject. That's okay. Partials can look really good. Like, I've seen fursuiters are just like German shepherds wearing jackets. It looks so good. Like a German shepherd just wearing a jacket. Exactly. Like, you could wear whatever you want. You don't have to, like, try to get, like, other stuff that would fit over the fursuit, and you're not, like, passing out from heat and sweating as much. You're still gonna sweat in partial, because, I mean, it's still, you know, it's still a lot on you. But, yeah, no, I think partials would be, a partial would be great. It's okay. I can pretend to think about how I could afford one for the next 2 months, and then I will spend a month accepting it, and then I'll be fine until next year. It's okay. This happened last year, I think it was. Yeah, the same thing happened last year. Nice thing about petrichor being a simple design. If I'm lucky, maybe I can find some neon purple knitted jumper or something that would work. That's true too. We found thank you for the 3 stream streak. I saw someone with shoes that, like, looked like paws. I don't really know how to say this. They were normal shoe shape, but they had, like, hold on. I can draw it really badly with my phone, even though I have my iPad plugged in. I'm gonna do it with this instead, right on the screen, if I can find it. Okay, so basically pretend this is the shoe, okay? So it had, like, little paws, like, right there. Like, pretend this looks better, though. So it had, like, the little lines right there, and, like, little fake claws. So, like, it was normal. It was like a normal shoe, okay? But paw. Okay? You see what I'm saying here? So if I could just get those in, like, brown or something, that would be fine. But again, I would be fine with normal shoes, too. Feet paws are fun, but I'll be honest, I think I'm too clumsy for them. I'm very clumsy on my feet. I'm very clumsy with all motor skills, actually, but I think I would especially be tripping over my own feet, yes. Okay, let me move this back over here. No Discord, don't do that. But yeah, as much fun as I had, I'm very glad to be home. I am tired. But I had a really good time. It's always really nice to see that friend too. This is the only time of year I get to see him. It's just that con. So, and I've known him for like over a decade. All you need for feet paws are socks and a Sharpie. That's true. Glad Rico is home. Thank you, Bushi. Are they the V-Art sneakers? Bebop, I genuinely have no idea. I just saw them at the dance last night. Like, I turned around. And it wasn't the person, I don't think it was the person that proposed or anything. I don't think they were in that group, but I turned around and I saw their shoes and I was like, dang, that's cool. And I turned back around. Seeing friends at cons is the best way of doing it. Yeah. Yeah. And then I was able to see one other friend. And then I just saw like some people I had seen in the past there. But no one I would really like talk to. So, like, talk to a bunch. There was one person I knew that was going to be there, but I didn't see them. But they might have been there. I don't know. I might have just missed them. But yeah. Yeah. Got a bunch of little silly stuff. Stayed within budget. Other than I bought too much milk, which I always do. Next year, I'm buying 1/2 gallon of milk, not 3/2 gallons. We used 1/2 gallon of milk. It was better than the year before where I bought a full gallon of milk because that doesn't fit in the mini fridge. Barely fits in the mini fridge. But I always go to Walmart because I got there Wednesday. And my friend doesn't fly in until like late Wednesday night. So I would get there, I would get checked in, I'd put my stuff in there, and then I would go get groceries, and then that way we have food, and then I would go pick them up from the airport and bring back. And so I would go to the Walmart because, you know, the freaking cheapest. But there's also like a small convenience store like a block away from the hotel, which I should just buy like more milk if we need it. I don't know why I keep buying more milk. To be fair, if I had remembered to buy the chocolate powder, the chocolate powder for the milk, I would have drank a lot more milk. 5-day coolers are the way to go. Snacko. This costs money. Imagine Petrichor not having fur on his tail or hand feet could help save a bit of money. That's true, I suppose, yeah. Not log fur anyway. Crying and pouring milk into plastic bags so it can fit in the fridge. Not the bags of milk. Hi, Morgonsta, welcome in. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, I'll do that. Actually, got some flavoring to put in it. Let me do that. It's okay if you ever go to do a con with me. I got all boob unlocked. Thank you, Snacko. We went to... There's like this marketplace a couple blocks away from the hotel that has like a bunch of different food vendors, as well as like a friggin' arcade. Like there was straight up like mini golf, I think, and skee ball and that crap. But we got some chicken and mac and cheese there, and then we also went to a place that had opened like 3 weeks before the con started. So, and it was like literally right across the street from the hotel. Like I'm saying, you walk out the hotel front door and you walk like across the street right there and you're at the other place. So I'm sure they had fun with the like giant influx of furries that they had. But they had a pretty good burger. Really good fries. I think I put too much flavoring in this. That's okay. I'll just complain about it again later. But yeah, overall, a fun time. I only got one nosebleed, which was crazy. I get a lot of nosebleeds, especially in winter. And I only got one, early this morning. It was my own fault. I tried to blow my nose, like, within 2 minutes of getting up, which gives me a nosebleed. But, yeah, it was a nice hotel room. We watched, my friend and I watched, Community whenever we were in the hotel room to, like, relax or whatever. I worked on affiliate anniversary stuff a little bit. I think I started and finished maybe 2 items for the background, and then I sketched one other thing, but I'm gonna have to resketch because I don't like it. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to talk about. I think I went over all my notes and I showed all the things I was gonna show, other than the I'm artist thing. I don't know where that is. Somewhere. Oh well. Alright. Well, I yapped for like an hour straight. Look at me go. Okay. I have... Actually, hold on. I have, did I have locations? I have a train in this now. We're gonna decorate a train. Thank you for the pasta check and the hydrate. I will do that. Okay. I mean, that's okay. I should hydrate more anyway. It's really okay. Okay. Train. Oh, dude, look at my little deer. I don't even remember putting that on. Let's see here. We could be taking a photo. Ah, dude, nice. The deer can right? That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll do that for now. Exterior. Oh wait, this is... Okay, these are activities in the exterior. Wow. On the train, playing my video games. That's cool. Okay. Decor. Alright, here we go. We could speed the train up. Aw, dude, it's going so fast. I like how, oh, the train just, like, stopped. This is going a lot faster than this. And I'm guessing it's because of, like, the perspective thing, but still, it doesn't seem like we're that far away from it. What does this mean? I'm assuming... Oh, so the train doesn't, like, wobble back and forth. Okay. No, that's cool. That's chill. I've had a ridiculous amount of snow lately, and if we were driving today, got some really gorgeous photos. I'd share them if they weren't for location safety concerns. No, that's totally fair. That's completely fair. That's really nice, though. I'm glad you got some nice photos. There is an ad in like 3 minutes. I'm just gonna be decorating the train, I'll be honest. I haven't looked at any of this DLC yet. This train is in the sky. This train is in the water. Okay. This train's also in the water. Okay. This train's underwater. Okay. I don't really know what I want here. Oh, we could be in space. Space train. Hold on. Did I just hear something go off? Oh, there's little dudes in this one. Oh, dude. Oh, because there's... Okay, well, we're gonna look around first. We're gonna decorate first. We could make a fancy train. Do we want a fancy train? I kind of like the steampunk aesthetic train. I like the choo-choo trains, you know what I mean? I like it when they go choo-choo. So I'm thinking maybe this one or this one. This one looks a little bit too fancy for me, I'll be real. Okay. We have purple train. That's kind of cool too. Alright. I do like trains. Trains are pretty cute. Now, I like them. I don't know anything about them, you know, but I like them. You know what I mean? Fancy seating. Gonna need a backing. That looks like a desk. This looks like a really fancy one. I feel like this one would be the best. It's a fancy red one. We're gonna make it not match at all. I think that's fun. The ocean was partially frozen. There were crows walking on the ocean. That's freaking cool. A panda. A bear. A shark. Look at all these little guys. Crimbus press. Oh my god, this matches my current little dude. That's crazy. I'm kind of thinking... I'll be honest, I'm kind of feeling the panda right now. It's luggage, so I feel like it should be a bag. Well, I guess it's accessory. What bag do I wish I had? I like this one. It has stickers on it. We could have plants out here? Dude. I'm surprised they're not getting whipped around in the wind. Little pumpkins. Aw, dude, frick yeah. Alright. I like the little barrel with the little thing. I'm gonna want a plant though, I think. Aw, dude, this, look, it has like the little steampunk stuff on it. It matches. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, wait, what happened? Oh, I didn't buy it. Dude. Okay. Aw, dude, we can have it matching on both sides. That's so cool. Okay, if we get a plant over here, it has to match, because I need symmetry, but... Let's see, unless we get, like, a different kind of plant. I would be down to get sunflowers, but only if I were to put sunflowers on the left side. And then put the taller one. There. I think that's okay. Welcome back from ads. I'm just poorly decorating a train. Aw, dude, we can put up little lights and stuff. This train's cool. Aw, dude. These would be, like, whipping all over the place, but that looks really cool. I'm liking all the plants. That's neat. I really dig this, though. That's really cool. I'm gonna buy these. Lord. I don't really see the inside of this, unless maybe that's like inside of the train or something. I don't think it is. Kinda like that, though. Okay. Interior. Alright, we gotta fix this stuff up. Let's see here. Could be kind of fancy. Do. I feel like those spikes aren't safe. That's not safe, dude. Those are fancy. That's if we want a fancy train. I don't want a fancy train. Like, I don't mind a little bit of fancy, but I don't need fancy, you know what I mean? Can I, maybe if I were to kind of pull this down a little bit. Kind of like that. I kind of like that. Oh, these are this, okay. Okay, and then what is this? Okay, okay. So we're gonna do, this. Yeah. If I were to get Petrichor as a fursuit, I feel like I'd have the best luck just making him myself one day, as I don't imagine a lot of fursuit makers around here are gonna have much experience with possums. You'd be surprised. I mean, like, obviously, yeah, dogs and cats are, like, the most common, but, I mean, I even saw quite a few possums, and rats, and other similarly shaped characters, this weekend. I'm gonna purchase that. And let's see. That does not look comfortable to sit in long term. These got little ears on them. These are literally just thrones. Okay. I feel like these would be... These go for the whole steampunk aesthetic, I guess, but I don't know. I'm not feeling them. Fair amount of possum suits, yeah. And I mean, a lot of times, you could actually get like a cut possum foam head, like it's pre-cut. So the artist could do that. It would probably cost a little bit more if they would have to like buy it themselves. But that way they don't have to carve it out themselves, you know what I mean? Table. Oh, I kind of like the steampunk for this though. That's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. Alright, drink. Let's see. Comfy train ride. I think something warm would be nice. Like a beverage to sip on. A hot chocolate. Or get this cute little tea thing with little cookies on there. We'll get a little hot chalky, I think. Yeah. That's fine. Accessory, okay. Now we'll have we can have our little guy in here, I think. Who should we have, though? I kind of like the little ghosty guy. Also kind of digging just the regular little bear, though. The shark feels mean because, like, you can't see on the table. I don't know, I kind of like the panda. What if Dino Mask could work? I feel like they might, especially considering possums have quite a set of pearly whites. It's possible, it's possible. It's like banners and stuff. I wonder why I can't get those fancy lanterns inside. Okay, so I feel like for this place, actually, these like subtle lights in the background would go a bit better. I feel like those would look nice. And then, okay, here we go. Probably that. You can always make presets, which is nice. But I think I like this one. I'm gonna change up this one a little bit. To kind of match the color a little bit more of the inside. I wish there was another cityscape, like not just like I don't know. I mean, I guess they would all kind of look the same. Yeah, kind of dig this though. I wouldn't mind a pre-made fursuit either. Like I'd love a realistic badger fursuit, for example. That's totally fair too. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Activity. Wait, lighting. Oh, here we go. Oh, nighttime. Oh, dude. Oops. Oh my goodness. How do I go back inside? Please. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I'm digging this. Alright, let's see what little guys we can get, actually. Hold on. Soft rumble of passing trains from the inside the cabin has a way of calming me. Makes me think to an adorable mascot I saw upon first arriving in the city. So, soft rumble of passing trains from the inside of the cabin. So would that mean... Whoops. Oh, I bet that would mean I just turn on a certain sound. Maybe? There we go. It made the noise. If I make my own fursuit, maybe I can learn some engineering skills for airflow and whatnot. Oh, yeah. My friend, his fursuit that he wears, it was the first fursuit he ever made. He did a really good job on it. Materials are still very expensive, I will say. And it still takes a very long time. But I think it would be a very good, learning thing. I guess I don't know a better way to say that, sorry. But yeah, you know, I think that would be a good idea, yeah. We should see who we should get here. Wardrobe. Spirit companion. Little guy. Let's take out Tails for a little bit. I like Tails. It's fine, he can sleep. And then I can think about drawing for this thing. I'm unfortunately really bad with how a lot of what I'm working on for this background for stream is it has a lot of perspective work, which means it has a lot of different shadows, and that's not something I'm really good at. But fine. I want to kiss Tails. Maybe I can continue learning and making them and get a little side morning stream going. Yeah. That could work out too. Let's see. Have that. I would just do no shading, but I feel like that would look weird. I don't know. I've just been doing like cell shading, so it's not like really detailed, but maybe I should just do a gradient. Give me a lot less stress. Put some pre-mades on delisting. Yeah! Let's see, oh, I can get rid of this reference though, because I'm done with that. I do want to talk about it a little bit. Oh, that's still a sketch because I don't know if I like that. So for the affiliate anniversary stuff, it starts Friday. We'll chat for a little bit, and then I'll start up Cult of the Lamb with the Twitch integration, and we'll probably play for like an hour or two. And then it kind of depends on who's around and who wants to do what, but then I'd be down for like playing some games with people. And then I might switch back and forth between doing that and Cult of the Lamb, like between games. It kind of depends on my energy level, you know? Because I do plan on streaming until like I have to pass out. So if I need to like conserve some energy and kind of chill out a little bit more, I'll probably go back to Cult of the Lamb. Just because, not because it's like a chill game, but because playing with others could be a lot of energy too. Well, finding the urge to keep said premates for myself as well. Nah, dude, I completely get that. Friday Ricoversary. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to start the Saturday one an hour or two earlier, but I also want to keep in mind that I might sleep until it's time to start again. But we'll see. There may be a lot of doot-doots. It depends on if I can get the house to myself or not, though. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to showing some of the stuff I've been working on. It's nothing like crazy fancy. I don't want to get you guys like excited. But there's a new starting and ending screen, so that's kind of cool. I think that's done enough to the point where I could put it in, like, and use it now, I guess. It's not where I want it to be yet, but it's the point where I could use it. It's pretty crazy. Don't let them lie to you. Bushy, you haven't even seen it. Like, I've shown even Mushy and Foxy very little. I've shown even Possum very little. Mushy and Foxy and Possum have seen my Cult of the Lamb PNG. I think those are the only three that have seen it. PNG tuber. Trust. But I don't think, and like very early sketch stages, I think I asked Foxy and Mushy for some like perspective ideas or critique, I guess. But otherwise, what they've seen is what the club chat has seen. The subscriber VIP chat has seen. So, which is weird. I usually show a lot more to some people, so it's a little intimidating because I want to be like, hey, does this look right? But at the same time, I want to kind of keep it on the down low. So, I mean, I think I'll put out there what I have, and then I can always just go back and fix up stuff, because my plan for my background for chatting and stuff is something I do plan to add on to as time goes on, because I have references to games we've played together here. Not all references to all games we've played, but a decent amount. And I have more I want to do, and I have more room for things I want to do. But, we'll get the idea there. The idea will be there. I love it when my idea is, yeah, I'm gonna draw this interior with a bunch of items, and I don't know how to do perspective or shading from this many angles. Yeah, let's do this. Thieving level 48. Nice. That reminds me, I saw that there's a mod for Skyrim that if you start sneaking with a bow out, you just die. It's to keep people from trying to do stealth archer again. Because people are always like, yeah, I'm gonna try a different class, and then you always return to stealth archer because that's the best class to be, because it's the easiest class to be, because it's so OP. So if you sneak with a bow out or something, you just die, and I think that's really funny. Anyway, that just reminded me of that, sorry. Let's see here. When you play roguelites, and you always gravitate towards certain perks because they're so OP. Exactly. Rico, do you play Terraria? I have played Terraria. I have been invited to play Terraria. Because I know they just had like a big update, so I'm supposed to play Terraria sometime soon. I think it's mainly gonna be after I have my anniversary thing. I have played it probably— oh my god, I just punched my mic, I'm so sorry. I probably just played it twice before. Crap champions. Confession, I've never played Terraria. I think I've played it maybe twice. I'm not positive, but I think that's it. Maybe 3 times max. Not for any reasons, like I don't dislike it or anything. I'm sorry! I don't dislike it or anything, I just, I don't know, I've just been playing other games. But I do know there's been like a super big update recently. I will give you guys a fun fact. For my refreshed starting ending screen, it is still my desk for the most part. Or at least it still references my desk. I straight up didn't draw my mic. I couldn't figure out the angle, and I didn't want to figure out the angle, so I just said, alright, I just won't draw the mic. So now I don't have a microphone on my desk in that picture, but you know what, that's fine. I really don't care. Been playing it a ton the last few days after update. Yeah, I hope you've been having fun with it. I've been hearing some decent stuff about it. Wow. Plus I'm gnawing on cables while Rico's destroying the microphone with a chair. Now see, nah. That was the first time I hit it. Like, when I just hit it, that was my hand. I mean, I still didn't mean to, but you know, just for just for clarity's sake. Save the microphone. There's a mountain that lets you turn into a dinosaur. It's my favorite thing ever. Also, they massively overhauled the summoner class, my favorite class. I think I saw Mushy turn into a dinosaur when I was watching them play. And then later I was like, why aren't you a dinosaur anymore? And they were like, because I'm using rollerblades. And I was like, that's dumb. I think that's how that went anyway. Did we unlock a guy yet? Dang, this takes for a while, dude. Patience is key. Shut up. Sounds like turning into a dinosaur makes the game better. Honestly, any game that lets you turn into things is better. It was the Friday before last question mark that I was over at Alan's stream playing what was it? I already forgot what it was called, but I was playing with Owl and Bebop, and we could turn into creatures that we like defeated or whatever, and it was mostly reptilian creatures, and it was really cool. My favorite one to use was the dog, but there was some pretty cool— I mean, it's not really a dog, but it was kind of a dog. There's some really cool other ones though too, and honestly, any game that lets you become creature or just be creature like by default, better game. And yeah, be cool to play with you sometime, Rico, if you wanted. We could maybe for one of our play togethers we'll do as much Terraria as we can in 1 hour for my affiliate anniversary weekend. I don't know if you can speedrun Terraria. I don't know any of the progress things. I don't actually know how you progress in that game. Balls fells in terms of fursuits, you can just make a cardboard box protogen. That's true too. I saw a lot of cool protogens. They always have like digital masks. It's really cool. I think I saw you a lot playing that. I don't remember if I said anything, chat. It was really fun. I kind of would have been down to keep playing, but also it was getting really late. I think if we had like a few more hours, we could have probably finished the story of the game. But it was really late. I was really tired. We were like not even reading the dialogue anymore. We were like, please just tell us where to go. But I thought it was really fun. Like, I liked how they did the dialogue where, I mean, there's a timer, but otherwise, in order to progress, everyone has to say, yeah, I read this and I choose this to say, or whatever. I did like that. There were some things I didn't really understand story-wise, but that's okay. I had a lot of fun playing it, though. I'd play it again. It worked decently well for remote play. I think that the game definitely has, like, a memory leak issue, though. But, otherwise, it worked pretty well for remote play. But also, you can also just play it if multiple people have it. You can just play normally. Now it would not be a lot for Terraria, but it'd still be fun. Let's see, how many different ways can Rico die in an hour of Terraria? That's what we're playing. Pigeons are way up there in terms of species I'd pick as a Sona OC. They're pretty cool, I like them. Did talk in there. I remember commenting on you a lot, running away from the enemies because they were just sniping you. They were mean. Sometimes there was like some random unbalances, I feel like. Like sometimes there would just be a really strong guy out of nowhere. Rico RuneScape stream. Listen, if I ever do like a streamathon of sorts, you know, like a multi-day kind of thing, I'll do a RuneScape one, alright? We'll put it in the list. I played RuneScape once very, very, very long time ago, I believe. Because my friend liked to play it. And so I told him I'd play it with him. And I played it like once, I think. I don't remember anything about it. It's like how I played World of Warcraft once. I think it was World of Warcraft, because they were like, yeah, you can be like a werewolf, and I was like, yeah! So I played that for a little bit. You can play for free. I like free games. To be clear, the start of the Terraria is one of the hardest parts of the game with the highest death count. And I aim to make that higher than ever seen before, Delta. Now, it's not just death. It has to be different ways of death, you know? That's the rule. World of Warcraft werewolf doesn't have a tail. Yeah, no, I don't think I liked that part. Why ain't they got a tail? How are they supposed to know when they're happy? Let's play Master Mode. God. Oh my god. I was doing a randomizer archipelago thing. And they could say if they want to that it was them. But I was playing Little Gator Game Rando, and they were playing Terraria Rando, and one of the first things I found in my rando that sends it to their rando was hard mode or whatever. So like they got it like super easy game, I guess, or early game or something. I don't really know, but apparently that wasn't a good thing for me to find immediately. Meanwhile, I was stuck on Tutorial Island for like 4 hours because what unlocked leaving Tutorial Island for me was like way far and everyone else's randomizers. All progression before Queen Bee just sucks. After that is when the game really starts. While Werewolf just feels like tailless and sadness. That's true. I almost exclusively play Master Mode now. Anything else is just too easy. I'm mushy. I can play Master Mode in Terraria because I'm so cool and I'm a gamer and I'm good at video games. Never again, that was insane. Yeah, hard mode before your first boss. It was like within first 10 minutes, I think. It was really funny to me. Can this guard please go away? I want you to take fish from this fish doll to get a raccoon pet. I'll kill him. Put in hard mode before you even got a full armor set. Yeah. Yeah. It was like my first time ever doing a randomizer, man. I don't know. I didn't even know that was gonna happen. I didn't even know what was happening. I was just breaking pots on Tutorial Island.
How'd you dodge the coffin all this time, you weak-elbowed hog-dropping?
Thank you for the taunt, Morgan. So that reminds me. So we'll probably finish Deus Ex tomorrow. Deus Ex Human Revolution, probably. I did ask Possum, like, kind of like where I'm in the game, if I'll probably finish soon. He said I probably will. So, in that case, that would actually be really good. Because that'll give me Wednesday night, Thursday night to kind of finish preparing for affiliate anniversary. Then we have the affiliate anniversary, and then I still do need to get it set up, and hopefully it will work. But I would really like to restart Fable 2 the following week as our next story game, because I think it would be good timing. Because Fable 2 was the first game I actually ever streamed way back when, even I had like an older username. It still had Rico in it, but it was an older username. I don't even think I have those VODs anymore. It was a very long time ago. So I would be restarting it. And I know where I ended up. And I know the Fable 2 story enough to know, like, I wouldn't be lost story-wise. Like, I know what's happening. But for VOD's sake, and because there are very few people around that were still there then, actually, I think I'd like to start it over. We will still name the dog Dog Dog, though, because that's iconic. I don't think anyone here remembers Dog Dog being the name of the dog, but that was his name. I love that dog. You've don't finished Blame Possum, yes. Adam never asked for this. Adam Jensen is in the vents. Oh my god, I told Bebop this too. So, during my drive to the convention, I would kind of get tired, and then the thought of Adam Jensen being in a vent with a bazooka and painkillers, saying, splish splash, I was having a bath. Like, just in the vents, and like the enemies could hear it, because that was like the joke we had going the last time we had played, would crack me up so much I would wake back up. And that happened last night. I was finally almost asleep. Let's remember, you know, I was getting to bed late. I had to be up to leave at 4:30 to head to the airport. I'm finally almost asleep. And what enters my brain? Splish splash, I was having a bath, with a freaking image of Adam Jensen going through the vents with a freaking bazooka and a freaking bottle of painkillers. 20 bottles of whiskey. And I snorted myself awake. So I just texted Bebop. I messaged Bebop right then. I was like, I need you to know that this just woke me up. Like, I have to be up in 4 hours. This just woke me up. Old username was Ricoba1. No, it was actually, well, people would pronounce it Ogricola, but it was pronounced OG Ricola. But, I mean, technically, it doesn't really matter. I'm not like, it's not like a dead name to me or anything. I don't super mind it, but, I got away from it for reasons, but, I mean, it's fine. The name of it was like an inside joke between me and people I don't associate with anymore, so I don't use it anymore. When I was a kid, the neighbors had a dog called Dog Dog. I loved it. Dog Dog. Was that clipped for educational purposes, of course? Oh, what? Adam Jensen going through the vents? I might have marked it. I have like a button to mark things during stream to go back and look at if it was really actually funny, so I can make a clip out of it. I might have marked that. But I could probably check. It was definitely the last time I played Deus Ex, so it would have been last Tuesday. But yeah, no, at some point I was simply losing my mind, because you could just go back into the vents, and they might throw a grenade in there, but otherwise they're like, where did he go? I don't know. So, like, I would just shoot them, and then I would just go back into the vent. Popping painkillers. I'm dying over here. And then, it was like, I don't even know. I think it was when I was on Alan's stream with Bebop playing that other game that he was saying Splish Splash, I was taking a bath, and I, like, it kept getting stuck in my head because it was so stupidly funny to me. So So I was losing my mind. It was in a good way though. It was funny. Oh, I was going through this like entire DLC that's like automatically included in the version of the game I have. So like other people, they go from one mission and they just go to the next mission. Like, oh, you're in China, I think it was. Now you're in Singapore. But in this version, you go from China to South Africa. I don't know. I don't remember where it is. Australia, I think. And then you go to Singapore. But anyway, I was like losing my mind because I was like, I really want to just get through this DLC. I just want to get through the DLC. But the DLC just kept going. And I'm like, dude, I'm so tired. I leave for a convention in the morning. I got stuff to do before then. I have to do laundry. And it just kept going. So I was like just losing my mind in the vents. Remember how long you were into stream the splish splash bath incident? Honestly, it'll be in the second half for sure. You'll probably see parts where I'm just in the vent a lot and or dying. So if you just kind of like go on through there. It was like it wasn't even just one time. It was multiple times I think while I was in the vent. But I think I have it marked. I completely forgot about it, honestly. I'll find it maybe during my next break. Gotta study the extended Rico cinematic universe to fully get the splish splash incident. Bebop, please. I was losing my mind. To buy the Rico. Okay, I've been staring at this art. I haven't done anything. I really don't want to do anything. Let's see. Honestly, I feel like I should actually test the current background I have with what I'm trying to do in OBS before I continue adding things. Because some of it's actually not going to be visible after I add OBS stuff, so I should probably do that. But I'll do that not on stream, because I don't want to accidentally show that. What is happening anymore? God, I wish I knew. Listen, you find me streaming for over 7 or 8 hours trying to get through one last thing before I can finally, like, be done and I can, like, do whatever I need to do in real life. And I'm losing my mind. It's like hour 13 of when I was playing, like, Legends Arceus or whatever. The part that really sold the visual in my head was when you popped out for a second and shot a rocket launcher from the vents. Exactly, like... I think I did that multiple times. I threw stuff, and then they would throw a grenade in, and I got scared, so I would retreat back into the vent. I had to scurry back in. But then they're like, where did he go? Come out of hiding! No, I don't think I will. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I've got, let's see. For my starting screen, it's good enough to go, but I definitely need to polish it a little bit. And I don't have... I need to draw one more thing, and I need to... Yeah, I just need to polish it a little bit, I think. But I think that'll be okay. Raptim Jensen. God. It was just... It was a time. It was a time. When sleep-deprived Rico is like... It's not even that I was sleep-deprived. I was just tired after everything, and I was just... Like, you know, I have to do laundry, I have to pack. I thought I was gonna be done with this like 3 or 4 hours ago. But you know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm good at the game. I can relearn how to play it tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Did I ever unlock that guy yet? He takes 3 years to unlock or something. What the heck? This guy takes way too long. Sun sets over the floating city. Been inspired to learn more about how it stays aloft. My flutter fog. Okay, here we go. I want to do this one actually because I kind of know what this one is. It's gonna be nighttime. It's gonna be activity. It's sleeping, and it's oh my gosh, how do I always forget this? Okay, it's fields. Yeah, it's still working. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So I think this is like a little sheep. It's kind of cute. Wait, what is this? That looks super cute. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I can only see the silhouette, but I think it looks super cute. Blizzard's coming down hard out there in the winter forest, but I'm lucky to be safe and toasty inside. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a hedge log to keep me company. Okay. It's fine. Fortunately, while I love to dig for the clip and chat for the violets are accumulating kilos of weight by the second, so I must go to bed. Yes, Petrichor, please sleep well. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was nice to be able to talk to you again. I will see you another day, hopefully tomorrow. But if not tomorrow, then another day. Sleep well, please. Yeah, yeah. Be sad if I can't make it tomorrow because I have a 49 watch streak. It's okay if you ever miss it. I think I do have you can just watch like a VOD or something and it'll keep it. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, that time I hit the microphone with my pin. Alright. It's not my desk or my hand or my elbow. My bad. Where's streamer? I'm right here. I'm working on stuff for my new overlay thing. I'm right here. I'm just drawing things that I cannot show, unfortunately. I should probably actually... I am working. I could do... Why is there no drawing? That's dumb. That's kind of drawing. Oh, no worries, Delta. Don't worry about it. be for real, guys. I'm so tired right now. Like, I know I took a fat nap. Once I got all my stuff back inside, I got settled in, but dude. I'm friggin' tired, dog. Let's see, I want to get a little bit more done, though. I do have everybody that's should be on desk. I do have them all there. I just have to draw an Xbox. Maybe add some stickers. I need to set up something, but I can't do that. Well, I can only do that in OBS, so I can't really do that right now. The shading, I'll probably just go really minimal. Let me think here. Is there anything big I'm missing here? Looks like I don't think so. Controller. Well, that's a sketch. Those are all the little guys. I think I have all the little guys. And they're all colored, which is good. I have some coloring I need to fix up. I feel like this chill music has sirens in it. Because I don't think that many sirens have been going by my house. Why are there sirens in this chill music? Oh, you know what? It's because of the cityscape thing I've going. Okay. No, you know what? That's gonna be it. Distant cityscape. Yes, it's the... Distant cityscape. Okay. I like the train sound, though. That's nice. I like how you can mix and match the different sounds. Okay. Should probably add more stuff to this desk. I mean, I don't really need to at the moment, though, so that, I mean, it's probably fine. Take this, flip it. Do a flip. No, you know what? I'm gonna keep it right there. And there we go. I think that looks okay. Just gotta move that over a little bit. And let's see here. That'll kind of go back there. If I was smart when I was making the lines for like the desk and stuff, considering it's at like different perspectives, you know, so you can't really totally see this shelf because this other shelf's kind of in front of it because of the angle. If I was smarter, I would have put them at different layers so that when I put things in that corner, it automatically disappears, but I wasn't smart enough for that. So I'll just have to erase the stuff later or otherwise hide it. Probably with a mask would actually be a better idea. That way I don't like go to move it later and it's like, oh well, I hacked myself over here. That requires me learning how a mask works, unfortunately. How does that work? I just learned. I'm a genius. I know exactly how masks work now. God, I'm just probably one of the smartest people alive. Hi, Bim. Welcome in. How's it going, Bim? How's it going? How's it going? Oh my god, I'm just so smart sometimes. It's crazy. Okay. It's going to come very much so in handy later. Okay. Oops, that's not what I want to do. How's it going today? It's going alright. I'm super tired. Like, very much so tired. To the point where I don't totally know how much longer I'll be going. I got back from a convention today. So we were just kind of relaxing, and I showed off some of the stuff I got at the convention, and some of the just a few of the pictures I took. Like, if I saw people in, like, cool suits. Like, I saw somebody in a Helldiver suit. That was neat. But yeah, I was just kind of catching up, showing some of the stickers I bought. And then I can't show it on screen, but I'm working on some overlay stuff for my affiliate anniversary this next weekend. It's a surprise, so I can't really show it on screen. You know what? I will show you guys. Well, if you were in the club chat, you already saw this. So it's not really a surprise for you, I guess. However, you guys got to see it first, I guess, so you guys can see the next thing. Let me get rid of this. Okay, I think I need to wake this back up though and reconnect it. Yeah. Alright, let me reconnect my iPad real quick. Okay, let's see here. I will show you guys what I posted in the subscriber VIP mod chat thing that I have on the Discord. If I can find it, where's my iPad? There we go. What? Oh, it's really small. That's right. Oh, I mean, I guess it is a secret. Okay, so there's a little tiny peepoo I've got in the corner here. Little peepoo. I guess I wasn't shaded when I posted it for the first time, but there you go. There's a little itty bitty peepoo. That's in the background of my upcoming kind of vibe screen thing. Not the starting screen, but it's just kind of like a chatting screen. And let's see, I'll show one more thing, I think. Let's see, what should I show? No, because I'll show multiple things. You know what? I'll show this because Delta's here. I'll show a gator. Not even a little gator, it's a different gator. I've got, bam! Little Sarco plushie from the Paleo Pines. A little gator, I'll show that too. You guys can look at the little gator. Bam. Gone. And that's just one of very many things. I have, purple gator, yeah! I've got 3 of my Paleo Pine plushies there. Okay, one more thing, just because I really love you guys, okay? This is gonna be really zoomed in. It's the man. It's Bing Bong. Okay, that's it. That's all you get to see now. That's the only little sneak peeks you got. Oh goodness, Bing Bong. My favorite animal and color, holy winning. I should probably add it, I forgot to. The plushie actually comes with like a little pride flag, like the progressive pride flag with the triangles on it. I don't know how to you know which one I'm talking about, right? It's like the rainbow flag, but with the other stuff on it as well, like to have more things on it. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I'm really tired. Bing bong. But anyway, yeah, that's just, I've got, let me count here real quick, actually. Okay, well, I'm just gonna say there's more than 15. More than 15 references. There's more... I have some items that are from kind of the same, like, thing, but more than 15 games referenced so far. But, yeah, I need to, I think, plug this into OBS and see how it looks, because I'm gonna have the chat box in here, and I want to make sure I'm not, like, drawing things where the chat box is gonna be, because then, you know, it's covered up by the chat box. And, some other things I want to do. But so far, it's coming together. It's coming together. I don't hate it, and that's usually the biggest battle, so, you know. Okay, I'm gonna be for real, guys. I'm super tired. So I kind of need some time to just sit at my computer and do some stuff. So I think we're just gonna have the 2-hour chill stream. And, we're gonna call it there, because I'm very, very sleepy. And I kind of want to play, some other video games just to kind of decompress, and then I can pass out. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna probably finish Deus Ex. And, let me show you the events. Well, that's Bald Rat. I appreciate you guys making me take care of myself. But after Bald Rat, he will soon show us the information about my 3rd affiliate anniversary party. Thank you. This stuff. I hit my mic again, I'm sorry. Friday and Saturday, it'll be starting around 4 p.m. Central Time. We'll start with some chatting, because I want to make use of this background I'm working on. And then we'll start Cult of the Lamb with Twitch integration. I've never played Cult of the Lamb. I've seen others play it, but I never actually paid attention to the story of it, so I have no clue what's going on in that story. Hi, Firefox! Thank you for the boop. So I have no idea what's going on in the story. I just know we're making a cult. I will try to think of a name before then. But yeah, you guys will be able to join said cult, and maybe we'll sacrifice you. I don't know. I do have a PNG tuber for that. That I made. Thank you for the bark. That a few people have seen, and otherwise, if you're a subscriber or a VIP or a mod, it's in that club chat in the Discord. You can see a silhouette of it. Ooh. You can also, I mean, I guess you can also see the silhouette of it in the background of the promotional image. Anyway. It'll be a weekend thing. So, lots of games Fridays and Saturday. So we'll go between Cult of Lamb and, depending on who's around, Possum, thank you for the gigantic, humongous look. Sorry, I had to cough. Depending on who's around, we'll play games, you know, if people are around that want to play Party Animals or, Repo. It kind of depends on if any games that involve voice chat, or me having anyone on the voice chat on stream, it does depend on how much I know you, and how much I've been in a chat with you already. I will specifically invite you when we're playing the game to be in voice chat. Please do not be offended if I do not invite you. I'm just an anxious little freak. But if we're about to play a game, I will specifically invite you, and we can get you into the little stream live voice chat. But yeah, we could do Party Animals, maybe Uno, but we can also play Uno in Party Animals. I'm considering Helldivers too. I'm not really sure. Helldivers is really chaotic, and I'm not really sure how much I like playing really chaotic games during stream, just because I like being able to read the chat, and you can't really read the chat when you're dealing with chaos for 30 minutes straight. Possum, you would be invited, yes. If I've been in a voice call with you before, probably I would allow you to be in the voice call on the stream, yes. But yeah, I mean, I guess maybe Possum, I guess I don't really know. He's kind of flies off the handle somewhere sometimes. Anyway. So yeah, those are the plans, and I'll talk more about it probably at the end of tomorrow's stream. Again, we'll probably finish Deus Ex. There will be no Wednesday stream. There will be no Thursday stream. So after tomorrow, I will see you Friday at 4 p.m. I will be on time. And if I can get the weekend to myself, we'll maybe have a bunch of free doot-doots. Would any of these games be modded or vanilla? It depends on the game. If we're playing Repo, I do like some mods on Repo, but if it's easier, I don't mind playing vanilla. Vanilla Repo is still very fun to me. I mainly just really like the team upgrades. Party Animals isn't modded. I don't really know if I'll play Peak. Because I would just been spending most of my time dead anyway. Yeah. Sorry, I should find a raid target while I'm talking so I can get you guys out of here before the ad begins. You know what, speaking of party animals, I've got someone playing party animals. We'll raid into them. It's fantastic. Okay, him. Okay, there we go. But yeah. We'll kind of just, we'll see what the vibe is, you know? And then I'll probably take a break from playing with games with others, and then I'll go back to Cult the Lamb. Kind of just back and forth. It's kind of playing it by ear, I think. Also, if you're here and you haven't heard of Possum by the Four, I would recommend giving him a follow. He's, you know, he's okay. But he is going for partners, so if you could even just give him a lurk sometimes, that'd be really cool. For example, I was streaming, but I was still giving him a lurk because, you know, he's just pretty cool. He is trying to go for partners, so I'd really appreciate if you guys gave him some support. Anyway, let's go say hi to Donovan. Mayor Donovan, even. Mayor goes by he, him. He's currently playing Party Animals. He plays a lot of Party Animals. I think I met him when we were playing web fishing, actually. I think he plays Fortnite sometimes. I'm gonna push the button. The ad is actually about to start. I'm gonna get you guys out of here. Goodbye. Please be good for Mayor. Please go bark at Mayor. I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Be good for Mayor, please. Goodbye. Okay, listen, if you're still here, that means the raid didn't pull you through, or maybe you didn't want to raid, or maybe you're watching a VOD, couldn't raid even if you wanted to. Listen, I really appreciate you being here. I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to be kind to yourself. I want you to be kind to others. I want you to drink some water. I'm gonna see you another day. And, I'll see you later, okay? Oh yeah, I have an ending screen. I could go to that, actually. Alright. Goodbye.